from GoCampbellRiver.com, bringing to you the 5 things you didn't know about the Campbell River Estuary. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning in the middle of the week, and we're so fortunate that we can go out for a paddle and do some filming and show you the really special things about the Campbell River Estuary. So number 1, the Campbell River Estuary is home to 124 different species of birds, which is quite interesting because that is half of the entire number of species that we have in the whole area. So the estuary itself is obviously quite rich for the birds, and that includes raptors, gulls, shorebirds, passerines, and waterfowl. So there's a lot of birds here, and boy, sometimes you can hear them. It's just like a cacophony of singing in the estuary. It's awesome. And number 2, back when the white man came, the estuary played a key role in the industrial development of the entire area. With logging in particular, they used to bring in the logs with trains and land them right at the estuary, and then they would float them in the estuary. And they actually built these little outcroppings of land, which we all thought were natural. They're not natural, they're man-made. So they would come in and they would build these things, and this is how they would contain the logs within the estuary itself before they actually shipped them to market. Number 3, the Campbell River Estuary lands, after being industrial for many, many years, there was a whole group of people that got together and said, you know what, we got to clean this thing up. So that's exactly what they did, and it has taken decades to get it to the state where it is right now. As a matter of fact, millions of dollars and tens of thousands of hours of volunteer labor have gone into reclaiming the land and replanting it with indigenous species that were here originally. So what you're seeing right now is not what was here 30 years ago. So number 4, in behind me here are all these little houses on poles. These were actually built for purple martins, which are a very rare and really large swallow. They're rare. You don't see them very many places at all, but there is a very healthy population of them here on Vancouver Island, and in particular in the Campbell River Estuary. And number 5, how the river has changed. Gone from First Nations land use to industrial land use, and now back to nature. And boy, are people ever appreciating the nature around here. You can see kayakers, canoers, people on paddle boards, snorkelers, river rafters, fishermen, and nature enthusiasts. That's what you find on the Campbell River these days. So come on down and take advantage of it all. It's all here. So we've just spent a lovely morning on the river, and I would encourage anyone to come down to the Campbell River, jump on a paddleboard, into a canoe or a kayak, and paddle around and explore some of these amazing channels. And make sure you look in the water, because you can see salmon fry. I've actually seen a couple of them already. We've seen birds, we've seen seals, we've seen everything. This is a great way to spend your day.